H.A. McGarity.
H.A. McGarity. And she sent in a topic was just one word, and it was aliens.
I love the one word.
So far, we've had a 2-word and a 1-word, but we're making the best of it. Do you believe in aliens?
We should start a separate segment called Have You Heard About? Like we had the Murder Hornets last week. Have you heard about, speaking of aliens, the latest coronavirus relief package that was signed with everybody's $600 they just got? A part of that 5,000 plus bill was a mandate that the Department of Defense, the FBI, and all the related agencies divulge all the information they have on UFOs within 180 days.
No, are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm stoked for that.
Yeah, if you go to Google,
I'm not.
That's
Why would you want to
awesome.
know? I would not want to know.
Bullshit.
No,
Dude, we oh my god,
thank you.
We
Yeah.
No,
we in this
thank you.
household are so into the paranormal caught on camera. The
Oh yeah, I know you are.
Classified, all that stuff on the Travel Channel. Yes, I want to know. Like we're
Yeah,
seeing
you're
these
sick.
things. We're like, why? Why
You're
does the
a
government
sick-minded
fly
man.
these jets over here? Why are they hiding it? Why do people, if you're at like the Area 51 site or you're over in some secret base, why is like the military on you like that when you get to the base?
well, I think in those instances, that's us. I believe those areas are our government and their
Hiding
test
something.
facilities. Yeah, all their new space age type aircraft, the stealth bombers way before they came out. I think that's their testing ground for all of
Yes.
the new and innovative stuff that's coming out. But you see things off the coast of San Diego, like those Tic Tacs and the footage that came out from the Navy.
That's crazy.
That's the crazy stuff.
Naval stuff.
Right.
You have Navy pilots. If you have not seen that, Navy pilots recorded on one. It was an F-15.
I don't remember what it was. Something like
I don't remember, but they recorded it, and they are so bewildered at what they're seeing. These are professional top pilots have no clue what they're seeing on this infrared.
Nope.
They can't
And they're
say
defying
it's
the laws of physics.
Yeah,
And I don't believe it. And the reason I don't believe it is because
the government.
time out. Hear me out. Bigfoot, Loch Ness monster. Okay, we have HD cameras. We have the most top of the line, the most crazy technology ever, and HD cameras. And you're telling me that for UFOs, we can't get one damn good image of a UFO or of some sort of aliens, anything.
They did.
Have you tried to take a picture of the moon at night with your phone?
I actually can because I have the new iPhone and it has a phenomenal camera. So you can suck on that, Christopher.
But just because we have that doesn't mean that we're able to catch it. Like Bigfoot, master of disguise. You're not gonna be able to catch him in acres of woods. We couldn't catch the Unabomber in acres of woods.
Good point.
Yeah, he was a smart motherfucker. Like
Exactly. So was
he was an
Bigfoot.
intelligent man. No.
There's been
It's
sightings. There, like we evolved from something. We evolved from.
How about before we involve ourselves in other universes and other planets, we understand what the hell is in the ocean? Because I still don't go. I don't feel comfortable putting my foot in there, my toe in there. I don't feel comfortable walking on the sand. I don't even feel comfortable walking around my house because somehow life just sucks you down. Like if it's your time to go, like the ground is going to give way and you're just gone. Sinkholes scare the shit out of me. But this world is a scary place.
That's another classification of unidentified objects. I think they're called USOs, unidentified submerged objects. It's the opposite of up in the sky. There's a whole other realm of UFOs where they're under the water, that are commonly seen down in the southern part of South America, in between South America and Antarctica.
It's just good ways to smother cocaine and weed. Like that's what it is. Nothing mysterious about that. You seen the new documentary? Phenomenal. I think you recommended that one to me, Ferris.
Oh yeah, it was on Netflix. It was a documentary about how the cartel was essentially trying to buy a old Russian Cold War submarine so they can smuggle drugs.
Oh, it was amazing.
Crazy documentary.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
There's so much of this world that we haven't explored. We're not going to be able to explore all of the woods. We're not going to. Well, I mean, if we keep tearing stuff down, then I guess
Okay,
we'll
but
eventually find.
how can you?
But the ocean, we can't. We don't know. You're right. We don't know what's under there. But that's not to say that because we don't know what's under there, that something like a Loch Ness is not possible.
Oh, there definitely are. There's definitely something
so you
down
believe
there.
in? Well, hold on. So you believe in Loch Ness, but you don't believe in Bigfoot or aliens?
I believe that we have not searched like the entire planet. Like, there's still places on this like Earth that nobody has ever gone to.
Right.
But why are we going to the moon? Why are we going to Mars when we don't even understand what is in our own like?
Well, I think that's the thing. We need to start leaving our planet alone, because the more we discover, the more we go to search for things, the more invasive we are to the planet. So you know what? Leave the planet alone. Let the people in the Amazon be, and let's go explore space. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think there's
a Greta. What's her name? Greta.
Oh no! Don't even get me started on that one.
Greta.
Puppet. That. Never mind. That's. I don't.
Oh man, we're touching a touchy. It's Greta Thunberg.
That little girl they use to talk about climate change. Not saying I'm for or against it or any of that stuff, but I think using this girl from Switzerland or Sweden or somewhere.
No, cool. She's got an accent.
I have not seen this.
She's the poster child for
you would recognize her.
Climate change. She spoke at the UN and chastised all the leaders and saying, "Hey, you need to change your shit and straighten up." Which, yeah, absolutely, 100%. But it's just odd that they use this little girl as the poster child for all this. But aliens, I do believe that they're out there.
Back to
do you
she might be one of them.
Who? She might be?
She might be. No.
Oh, probably. Do you think the government knows that and is keeping that?
Oh man, that's a really hard one. It's strange to me to think that so many countries around the world have had some sort of exposure to these unidentified instances, whatever they call, and have not divulged it. You think a country like Russia would say, you know what, screw this, we're coming out with it, just to shake up everything. But the fact that every single country has kept this under wraps is odd to me. So I think the government thinks there's something out there. They don't know what it is, so they can't really speak to it and say, yes, there are aliens, because they don't know if they're aliens for sure. We just know that there's lights and flying objects and things. We don't know where they come from. Is it an enemy state?
Drones.
Is it space? If you can't explain it, you can't divulge it. I don't know. That's my thought.
Just like ghosts, paranormal stuff. I'm like,
I believe all that.
Create more questions than answers.
I believe all that.
I want to think about it.
I
know you do, because you're a creep.
What? What's up to do with being a creep?
You send me the most weird things, and just
in terms of what?
The paranormal
I send
stuff.
you correct. I send you legitimate video from our indoor and outdoor cams that show odd things that we can't explain. Like, dude, I was playing Xbox with you one time, and I heard a loud boom inside the house. Now, we have animals, so I went to check on those animals. One of the animals was sitting behind me on the couch, asleep. The other one's in the cage because she was bad. And the other one is in the room, fast asleep on our bed. I could not find anything in the house that fell over, that crashed, that would have caused that noise. I could not find anything, but it was loud enough to where you heard it on your screen.
Sonic boom.
Yeah, but then he would send me the video, and it's a piece of dust, and
no, it's orbs,
pieces of dust.
It's a real thing.
Light.
Look it up. So, like, yeah, 100%. I believe in aliens, and I probably wouldn't have said that 10 years ago or whatnot, but I believe in aliens. Do I think the government's hiding it? That's where it gets weird. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know if whatever crash landed in Roswell back in the 60s, if we were able to take a body from that, a mass.
I think a lot of our technological advancement potentially could come from reverse engineering things that have been found.
I agree with
that. Because you look at the evolution of technology, where it was 100 years ago and where it is now, I mean, just that exponential explosion, it's insane. There's no other way to describe that than it had to come from some other source.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe that stuff. I'm not saying that aliens are not real. I'm saying, yes, they are out there, but something I don't want to think about. Like, if they want to come to us, cool. But I think the government is absolutely like covering stuff up. They don't want to release it to the public because they don't want a public freak out. I mean, the government rules all. If they don't want something to be posted out there, it's not going to show up on the internet.
So you believe it, you just don't want to know about it.
In a sense, yes, because it will wreak havoc amongst common people. I believe that they've already cloned dinosaurs. Like, I believe that they've done that.
People.
I believe that Jurassic Park exists. Absolutely. Oh yeah. You're telling me because they can clone things now. They clone lambs and whatever the hell they want to now. I believe.
Yeah, but a lamb is a big stretch to a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Well, no, because they have found, what is it? The what's the
amber?
Amber. Thank you. They do find like DNA within that. They have found dinosaur DNA.
John Hammond's not real. He's not a real person.
You got a brontosaurus hiding with the Yeti, Bigfoot.
What? So you've never heard that? Like, they actually have like dinosaur DNA. They have dinosaur DNA.
Yeah, they do. Correct.
DNA.
I've never heard a story
about
bones,
but I've never seen
no.
Like
they
actual
have
stories. They have dinosaur DNA.
Yes, they have actual DNA.
But have they?
So you're telling me they can't clone that?
Well, but do they have enough strands to do that? Do they have enough strands to piece together a full DNA? I mean, I'm not a scientist, so I don't know, but you have to have enough in order to formulate one piece of DNA. Like, if you prick my finger, you have my DNA. You have my blood. You can't clone me though. You need more than that. So do they have more than that?
I don't know.
If you can clone me from my blood, you should not be jobless.
Well, hang on there, Skippy. Okay, because not only would they have a drop of your blood, but they also have swabs from when you did that hereditary test.
Yeah, but they're not piecing together.
More DNA.
Yeah, but they're not going to piece together.
You don't know that.
That's
jeez. Aliens.
I have the same thing about ghosts. Your whole thing about aliens and thinking they're out there, but you don't want to know. I have the same thing with ghosts. I've had a few houses that I've lived in that have been little spooky things happen you can't explain. So I always go into those situations saying, all right, do I believe in ghosts? I don't know. But I have a conversation with them. I'll go in the house and be like, listen, guys, you can live here. You can do whatever you want. Have at it in the fridge. Just don't let me know you're here.
That's good, boys.
Yes.
So that, like, you make, like, they then know that you don't mean them harm.
Right.
You don't expect harm from them.
I don't want to hear you. I don't want to see you, but chill out on the couch and watch TV with me if you want. Just don't let me know you're there.
Nope.
But aliens, yes. I think aliens will, in terms of religion and everything else that's this world is based off of and lives off of, that will change the dynamic and perception and beliefs of so many people. It's huge. And the ramifications of that being divulged are significant.
Well, no sooner we start talking about aliens and the CIA cuts us off. Sons of bitches.
That was spooky, man.
That was spooky.
I told the ghosts, don't mess with the feed.
Yeah, mess with the freaking feed. No, in all honesty, it was the time limit associated with a video conferencing site that we're still trying to figure out how to do this. We're still trying to figure out a good way to kind of simulcast this. So we'll continue to improve on that, and we'll make sure we try not to have those issues going forward. But Phil, I think you were about to ask a question.
Yeah. Is this something that you feel that we will see in our lifetime, or we will find out?
180 days, apparently.
Aliens, you mean?
Even 180 days. You know damn well they're not going to release all the information.
Was it 100 or was it 500?
It was 180 days from the passage of the latest COVID relief bill. But it said they need to release the information on unidentified aerial phenomenon. So any information they have about, anything.
They'll be so basic on it. They won't say that there's, aliens. They'll probably blame Putin or something and saying that we just haven't identified their. Yeah, they'll be so. I'm not hopeful on that.
Yeah, but it's a step. I think it's a step that people want to know more than what they know. And the fact that it's being actually put through our government, the Senate and the House and everybody to pass that information is it's big. It's a step.
Yeah, and there's an acknowledgement there of the mystery that the universe holds, I guess.
Yeah.
But Phil, I don't know, to answer your question. I do think that in our lifetime, we will. I don't know. I think we'll know a lot more than what we know now. I think with the age that we're in, with technology and news at your thumbprint or your face print, if you open up your phone that way, that if we can do that and get news instantly, that at some point something's going to uncover with what happened in Roswell, or what there's going to be some sort of explanation, I feel like. And maybe there's not in our lifetime. I don't know.
Maybe it doesn't come from us. Maybe it comes from them.
But
Look at the stories back in the 50s where nuclear missile silos were shut down after these orbs of light appeared over them. Have you read those stories or heard about those stories?
No.
No.
I didn't get the
There's
telegraph.
a number of nuclear missile sites back in the 50s and 60s where orbs would be seen over these sites and the entire system would be shut down, which is nearly impossible because of all the backup systems that they have to prevent that from happening. But a number of nuclear missile sites were shut down after these orbs were seen. So there is theory that aliens or sources from outside of this world have a vested interest in what we're doing to ourselves in terms of war and nuclear war and creating these weapons, that they have the ability to shut them down. And there's thoughts that they don't want us to nuke ourselves and destroy ourselves as a civilization. So there's been intervention on their behalf to try to stop it or send a message. There's a lot of stuff out there, a lot of documentaries and movies about that stuff. You should check them out. They're really, really interesting.
Yeah, and you'll have to send
World War II happened.
Yeah, all from very, very credible sources, military sources who are like, we don't know what the hell happened. And it's, you don't want to divulge the readiness of your nuclear capabilities. To say that, hey, our nukes have been shut down is a very serious statement to make. But it did happen.
Superman.
50, 60 plus years ago.
It was Superman.
I'll send you that stuff. I'll send you.
Yeah, please. But like no nukes went, like they couldn't account for any, like that. Like it just got
they didn't disappear.
Right.
They're inside their silos, but all the systems, the power, everything just shut down. And that's something that should not happen.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, there's too
many.
And
that was on separate bases?
Yeah. And they're not connected in any way. So it's not to say that if something happened in one silo or one base, that it's connected to another. They're all completely independent of one another.
And that would have happened after Hiroshima, right?
No, that was
Correct.
Before.
No, it's
Hiroshima
was after. But after.
Yeah.
Oh, that was at 45, wasn't it?
45?
46, right?
That was 45. Hiroshima happened.
I'll say 47. You want to place $5 on it?
Yeah, let's place $5.
3 by bet?
That's fine. Here we go. Just
right.
like work.
Yeah, I'll place 5 on it. Somebody bring it up on your phone.
Go ahead, boys.
All right.
Could have sworn it was 45.
I thought it was 46. Ooh, this is exciting. I'm waiting.
1945.
Mother.
Let's go.
First bet you won. It's been 2 weeks even being at Vegas. And you won a great $10
taking the Vegas losses back. Yep.
Venmo the money to you.
So I asked that because do you think if there are these outside forces that have an invested interest in what we're doing and doing to ourselves on a nuclear side of things, was Hiroshima the warning shot to those that have that invested interest to say, whoa,
it very well could have been.
Slow down, don't do that again.
There's another theory that the power of atomic energy, when those bombs were detonated and first tested, it sends almost like a signal out into the universe because of the power of it. The energy from that sends some sort of signal or some sort of indication to worlds outside of here that something's going on. So it may have been hey, what the hell's going on over here? Something just happened. Let's check it out. I don't know. But yeah, nuclear bombs they're powerful. And they send all sorts of EMP, electromagnetic pulses, and it's crazy stuff. Maybe we're like an ant farm to aliens. Alien ant farm. We're just a little experiment. Let's go see what's going on with the ant farm down here. Who knows? They could just be watching and observing, or they're just preparing.
Did the aliens approve of Alien Ant Farm to start that band? Isn't that what they were called?
I don't know. I could probably sue him though.
Yeah.
That's true.
Mm.
Yeah.
What do you what do you think an alien looks like?
Martha
know.
Stewart.
Martha Stewart. If
God
Martha
bless her.
Stewart and Snoop Dogg had a baby,
That's what the alien looks like?
that's what they look like.
I will subscribe to that. Done.
Snoop Stewart.